Okay, I want just to say a couple of things because I came a long way here tonight. Even my mother came here because she knows I come here so seldom that this is the only chance she's going to get to see me. Sorry. But it's really important for Karen, my wife, and I to be here. And the only person the people that I go back further with than my wife, which was at 19, is Colin and Ed and Duncan and Ralph and Britt Pady, who we lost a year or two ago. This tonight is about what Duncan always did for us when we were the age of 17. I knew Duncan in 1968 because we played hockey together. The Grants lived in Oak Ridge, and the next year they moved downtown to St. James Street. And Duncan was one of the best hockey players that played for Oak Ridge and LMHA when he was a kid. And I hated to play against him because we were friends. And time went by and we ran into each other years later in early high school, and he said, "What are you doing now?" And I said, "Well, I got a band." And he said, "Hey, I have a band." And he said, "What do you do?" I said, I sing and kind of play guitar." And he said, "Well, I play keys and we need a singer." And I said, I'll try. So I joined the CCH boys, and I would hitchhike down Oxford Street to St. James Street, and we practiced in the coach house. And thanks to Mr. Murphy at CCH, he set up a gig for us at the Western Fair, and that's all we needed. Because that night in 1977, we played at the Western Fair, was the beginning of the rest of our lives. We were not yet 30-year jaded performing artists. We had hopes and dreams, and we all went our ways after that night. And I find it's really interesting because this bursary that we are starting tonight and celebrating will do the very thing for some student every year that people like Mr. Murphy did for us. Just gave us a little leg up. That's all it takes sometimes. And maybe if we can continue this, we can have one of those students come here and play for us each year. That's not a requisite. They don't have to perform for us. But there's lots of opportunities. I just think it's a wonderful thing, and I really miss Duncan. And as I tried to express to him in a letter before he passed, this business, the more successful you are as a performing artist, the further away you get, you end up becoming really good at being unreliable. And you're not really a good friend to anybody. It's hard for anyone to count on you to be there. That's just showbiz. That's the way it goes. So years can go by. And 40 years have gone by since I walked off the stage that night in '77 and saw Ralph. Ralph had an incredible musical career. Eddie and I, we see each other through post-production for Heartland. Ed's worked in Toronto for Technicolor on dozens of TV shows and movies. Colin, you know Colin Stewart, so this is a very important night for all of us to be here, and I thank you guys for being patient enough while I talk and talk and talk. But what hasn't Duncan Grant left a legacy with his wife and daughters? That damn Grant family, they're all so talented. Come on, let's not leave Cam out of that equation. All those kids, Mr. and Mrs. Grant, thank you all for everything, and I think Duncan's the perfect guy to represent this bursary. Oh, I remember this one.
That is part of the scheme, but I can't but have my suspicions, 'cause I hate quite as dumb as I seem. You said that you never intended to break up, I see in this way, but there ain't any use use in pretending it can happen to us any day. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? Was never intending to break up by seeing this way, but there ain't any use in pretending it could happen to us any day. Oh, how long has this been going on? How long has this been going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Potter!
That's about as much as we used to practice, too.
You know what, buddy? I didn't even look at a chart or listen to anything.
Hey, they danced.
They danced. We won.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break. And